always the options where it was like Falco, Yoshi, a couple other options, but Yoshi, I believe, did win the poll. So we may see the Yoshi come out at the end of the set if it gets dire.
Just have to see where this goes.
Yeah, exactly. But interesting air dodge there. Mirai not going to be able to clean that up though. Okay, so the way it's looking right now, Mirai is I feel like Mirai is using a lot more like block mix-ups to land, right? And that's making it harder for Lucky. That's something Failbot wasn't necessarily doing.
Yeah, I felt like Failbot wasn't going for enough mix-ups against Lucky. He got a little.
I mean, a lot of his mix-ups were like footsies based, right? Like a lot of his mix-ups were like jab on shield, dash back, or like dash back jab. You know, it's a lot of trying to bait options out of shield. And I think a lot of Mirai's mix-ups are more positioning based, where it's like, where it's like you're trying to be like in the air, you're mixing up, you're doing anvil mix-ups, you're on a block to recover. It's like stuff like that, right? Because we saw Failbot get caught a lot for doing like a high minecart by ledge, or trying to do an uppy to get around that coverage. And I feel like he maybe wasn't using the full scope of his recovery mix-up, which we're seeing Mirai do right now. Despite being down a stock, I think that is something that is going a little better, and I think, yep, there's the F smash.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to win this game, you gotta play it a bit differently.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, 57. Nice combo coming out from Mirai, but dash attack there. Lucky's smart to realize that dash attack was very free because Steve crafting at the table is a very long animation. You can hit him out of it with dash attack. And that's the kind of counterplay that you need to keep Steve at bay, right? So right now, I'm assuming Mirai's looking for something like a grab. Well, I mean, he just got rolling up there, but I would assume Mirai would be looking for something like a grab so they could get a chance to craft those diamond tools. But we did see the diamond tools come out in the invincibility, and this is kind of like the fighting Wario with Loft or Arsene Joker kind of area of the game, where it's just like you have to take great care to not just die, basically. But we're seeing Lucky. Look, the spacing that he's doing on these forward airs is very like. It's clear that he's like practiced where to place it on minecart up there.
Yeah.
Like that specific height, I feel like he knows exactly where he wants to be placing those fares.
It seems like he's just getting really good at avoiding minecart.
Yeah, exactly. And I think what else is happening is he's recognizing when he can't go up and hit it, and he's staying down and he's anti-airing it with something like Katui that's disjointed. Very smart stuff from Lucky. It's clear that Lucky's still Lucky's had a lot of practice in this matchup. This is something he's been thinking about a lot. And if he runs through both Steves in a row here, like that's something to both Steves that are here anyway. Derp Dog's not here, but if he runs through both Steves in a row here, like that's just proof
that's pretty big, yeah.
Proof of practice, honestly. But
might not even need the character switch, honestly.
Mirai gonna counterpick to Battlefield here. Yep. So staying on the Steve, Mirai of course does have a lot of characters of their own. They have, I believe they're picking up Falco. They also have played Me Brawler in bracket here before. It's just it's stuff. They do have a few characters of their own, but I don't know how willing they are to pull it out against someone of Lucky's caliber, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
There is, of course, also the Kazuya from that one famous Twitter clip, but if you know the one I'm talking about, no disrespect to Mirai, but that clip was really fucking funny.
Oh, I think I might have.
Yeah, it's the one where Loaf down aired him in place like 3 times.
Oh my god.
With Pit, yeah. But yeah, Mirai does have a lot of characters though. They've played, I think I've seen Roy, I've seen Rob, Peach, Ice Climbers. Like, there's a lot of characters in their pocket for sure. But
yeah, Mirai just won out Lucky super hard.
Absolutely, we're seeing a lot of use of like walls in neutral, and the battlefield platforms are being trapped really heavily right now. Yep, and we're gonna see the TNT ledge trap here. What's Lucky's option to get up ledge? Smart use of that get up attack there, but the anvil is gonna beat everything out there. The fact that goes through Katui is a big thing for Steve in this matchup.
Yeah.
Like, not many characters have a way of just straight up beating Batui. Like air-to-air combat versus Batui, not many characters have a way to just win, you know? But
Plant was the one who used minecart for a second. I don't know why I thought that funny.
So 49 here. A lot of damage coming out from Mirai, and that's going to be the spike. Not quite going to take it, though. Lucky just barely with enough height to get back. And then reading the neutral get up immediately with the back air. I mean, as far ahead as Mirai is right now, Lucky is nowhere near out of this game yet.
Oh, absolutely not.
As we saw against Failbot, like, Lucky is very capable of just outplaying, you know?
Exactly.
And it's so hard to really count him out of any position for that reason. There's the back air, though. So Mirai going to take another big lead.
Yeah, the only way if Lucky is close to being out is if Mirai does really well this time.
Yeah, if Mirai like hits a 0 to death, basically. I don't know in particular how proficient they are at those. I think, in general, I think Failbot is more proficient at the 0 to deaths, but Mirai knows more Steve stuff, I would say. Like more like neutral traps and like landing mix-ups and things like that. But I think that's kind of the difference between them. But I mean, right now, those landing mix-ups coming into play, but Lucky ready for that one. The block into the minecart, that's a classic Steve recovery route. Lucky just straight up throwing a Patui at it, just saying, I don't want you anywhere near that space. Just die, please. Ooh, buffered get up attack there in the back there, but it's not going to kill. I'm assuming that was buffered anyway. He may have just been trying to get up attack the up tilt to break the TNT and just invincibility through it. But yep, Mirai just going to F smash out of the mining. Yep,
it worked.
Just gonna F smash right out of the mine, and that's gonna take game 2 for Mirai. So we could be in for a longer set here, folks.
So taking a look at chat, Hall is saying this is a Mickey head-ass bracket without Greg.
Yeah, I mean, we do miss Ashen Dragoon being here. Shout out to Ashen Dragoon, but yeah, we are. Yeah, I'm surprised you lived that back here too.
I know, that was kind of insane.
That was proof that Plant is quite a heavy character. Just a pretty big guy, you know, pretty heavy heavy individual. But
Enderman.
Yep, so Lucky, of course, with the 1-1, I don't think he sees the need to switch characters just yet. I mean, this is very close so far, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like neutral is basically even. It's just like it's so hard to say for sure, right? But I don't know.
I kind of wonder if at the beginning of matches, Lucky might need to hold back just a little more.
Maybe. I mean, I feel like as Plant in this matchup, one of your win cons is just kill Steve first, right?
That is true.
In like, if you take the first stock, Lucky can hold a lead, as we saw versus Failbot. So it's just, I feel like that's maybe like something that he's looking to do is just find these early kills and keep up the pressure off stage. I think he's trying to give Mirai as few chances as possible to get hits like that in, you know, or to start mining and get resources. I feel like
it's hard to say.
Yeah, but I think what's happening right now is Lucky's just trying to really control space.
Okay. I mean, if Lucky can get the first hit in, then that is pretty big.
Yep, the Patui into the dash attack and a catch on shield. Okay, so yeah, that kind of trap is something that Steve is like, something that's like shielding anvil is like hard to really pull off because of things like that, right? If you try to drop shield on the anvil, like roll away from the landing hit, you can just get trapped by a back air, and it's just like it's hard. But this kind of ledge trap is a little awkward to get around. I think that's a situation where Mirai maybe could have just like jump bared and like gotten a kill, you know, or put Lucky back off stage because the jump there.
Hard to say because you know Lucky has to jump over the TNT.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Like there's really no other option that Lucky has because the TNT is just sitting at roll distance. Neutral get up, I guess, but at that point it's like. At that point, it's like you have to jump over the TNT anyway at that point. But yeah, there's the anvil. That's a great option against Plant's recovery. As we saw in the Failbot set and as we've seen from Mirai so far this set, Mirai getting a lot of usage out of that anvil off stage, but a big conversion from Lucky. Finds 82. Wow, that almost killed. I'm actually really surprised. But Smash is just kind of like that.
Yeah.
But, okay. This is the kind of situation that's so tense, right? Because fighting Steve as this character is just like, you can die off any one hit.
Yeah.
Especially with Diamond. You can see a forward smash here. You have to think Mirai's thinking forward smash is a win con at this percent, right? You have to think.
You don't know when he can F-smash you.
Well, the thing is, if you try to, like, F-smash is really good at catching people trying to, like, roll under back airs.
Yeah.
Right? If someone's just back airing, like, imagine if the Steve just lands an F-smashes, like you literally just get owned, and it's that, and that kind of mix up there too. F-smash out of the Patui would have maybe have just killed. That was a lot of rage. Yeah. Okay, so this is the kind of situation where, like, seeing Lucky hold a lead, you know? It's just like, wow, that was actually really good DI. I thought maybe he'd get out of that, but the preemptive hold in meant he didn't come anywhere close to dying to that back air, but that one will, in fact, do it. This is... Okay, so this is a situation where, like, what are you looking for as Mirai? Like, how do you find your combo starter? You know, it's like the jabs aren't working, the up tilts aren't really working either. It's just like you're kind of in a situation where it's like it's kind of just like your recovery's getting trapped. You're kind of just looking for a Hail Mary at this point, I would think, but yep, the parry, that's going to be a back throw from Lucky, I assume. Okay, so actually just a grab release. I mean, that's like fine as well. Dash attack going to put him back off stage. Patui, okay. We're seeing some dash dancing here. Lucky's, of course, really, really looking for that up throw right now, but God, this game is so losable. Nice drift mix up from Lucky, but not quite going to kill.
So
the pickaxe did
so
break,
tense.
though. The pickaxe did break, but trap. Yeah, that was a crazy trap from Mirai. Yeah, that was like...
That was an insane trap.
Yeah, down smash. That down smash trap on the TNT where you don't get hurt by your own TNT into just another down smash. Like, I don't really know. Like, Lucky had to be...
You try to go above, you can get punished. Yeah. You stay there.
Like, Lucky had to be aware of that and, like, jump over the second down smash, I guess, but, like, that's so hard.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I don't blame Lucky at all for getting hit by that. That's just, like, a really, really crazy shield pressure sequence.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, wow. All right, so Mirai up 2-1. No counter pick from Lucky. I mean, I don't, like, really blame him. He's winning quite a few of these neutral interactions. He's really finding a lot of kills, and he's really, like, he's keeping pressure up well. It's just a lot of, like, Mirai's finding the ones that count, you know? Like that game, for example. Finding that crazy sequence. Lucky hadn't seen that sequence all set, you know? And that's the kind of thing where it's like, yeah, you kind of just got, like you just got hit by some crazy shit, you know? It's like, yeah. I wouldn't even be mad there. That's just like, I didn't even know Steve could do stuff like that, but...
I love Lucky's Patui plays.
Yeah.
So much.
Okay. Scouting that roll in expertly, and this is another situation where it's like, the exact situation you want to be in is you want to be taking the first stock with as little percent as possible. You have as much wiggle room to work with, so that you give yourself some room to mess up against Steve, you know?
Yeah.
And there's that jump we were talking about last game, where it's like jumping over that down smash in those sequences is the way to get around it. But okay,
Lucky's spacing is going crazy.
It's
right
crazy.
now.
It's crazy that Mirai teched that. By the way, that drag down in air. Like, who techs that?
Mirai does.
Apparently. But yeah, like, lets Mirai out of the corner, but, like, you know, this is the kind of situation where if you're lucky, you're looking to just run away with this, right?
But you can't get too comfortable.
Okay. Yeah, that minecart was a good mix-up. I think just kind of denying everything in the Poison Cloud, knowing, like, seeing the Poison Cloud and being like, okay, he's just gonna run into the Poison Cloud and try to mix me up here. I don't even care. I'm just gonna minecart. Like, it just covers that whole area so well. Okay, and there's the forward smash. Not quite gonna be enough to kill though with those wooden tools. Yep. Yep, I was feeling roll there as well from Lucky, but like if I had to guess the option there, I would have said ledge roll. But opts for no up throw there. Okay. Even on Smashville, I guess Mirai just knows that that's not gonna kill. And this one should kill. Really?
Oh my god.
Piranha Plant is incredibly heavy, apparently. I mean, I knew that, but like, we're seeing it on display quite a bit this set. Finally finds it with the down tilt, but like that up throw at 180 or so, like 175, did not take it. Okay, up tilt actually a very interesting option to cover that minecart there. I mean,
oh yeah.
Okay. It looked like Lucky was waiting for something there, but didn't really find it. Out of the minecart, Lucky was waiting for, I don't know, maybe a swing, but the spot dodge was like he was not ready for the spot dodge. But it's just fine. I mean, Mirai has all but made the comeback at this point, but Lucky with a nice drift mix up, and you just like, you have to think like this will be. Like, this ledge interaction is where Lucky wants to find the stock. He doesn't want to let Mirai, like, be on stage any longer.
Yeah.
Nice tech, and we've seen... Wow, that was kind of crusty DI on that, but...
A little
I mean, it might have just killed anyway, but I'm assuming Mirai was just holding in, because that's what it looked like from the drift there.
It most certainly seems like pumpy DI.
Yes, that's
considering it was a star KO, not just a straight up death.
Yeah, I mean, that's a random chance, by the way. That has nothing to do with your DI. That has nothing to do with your DI. Like Star KOs and screen spots are just random chance. Yeah. Another reason why Ultimate is great. Having those in like DBZ last hit situations where you both get sent up, one of them gets Star KO'd. The person who gets Star KO'd like lives.
I love that. That is just going to kill. Okay.
Yep, and there is that up tilt back air from Mirai. And Mirai back in Grand Finals. Did, I believe, get 3-0'd by Casimir.